This is the TIMEX Q Reissue. Let's take a closer look. Hey, what's up guys, Giacomo here. Today we're discussing the TIMEX Q Reissue. It came out in 2019, it generated a bit of hype as well, all of which has died down by now. Still, I think it is an interesting piece to own, wear, and collect. Design of the Q is all about the 70s, as this is a reissue of a watch from Timex that goes back to 1979. Dial is blue with printed hour markers and chapter ring. Also, the frame day-date window is based on designs from this era. The squared-off shape of the case with its glossy surface on top and that rough brushing on the lugs area certainly creates some texture and therefore visual interest. It is nice to see that contrast in different light conditions. What I think makes this look more compelling as well is that blue separator between the case and the bezel. It certainly adds interest. This is not a GMT watch, although it might look like it from far. A GMT version of the Q was released already, but this is not it. The bezel is aluminum and rotated in both directions, a friction-based non-ratcheting action that is pretty satisfying. The alignment is as good as you want it to be, with marks up to 12 hours. It is a decent way of keeping track of passing of time for any event you might want a timing for. On the back, we find the hatch door to the battery bay, easy to remove without employing any tools, unless you don't have a dime in your pockets, that is, or a quarter for that matter. Timex call it coin operated. The bracelet complements this vintage design nicely. It is quite intricate actually, with a mix of brushed and mirror polished surfaces. It tapers seamlessly from the case down to the buckle, which is yet again typical from this era. One size fits all adjustable hook-based closure. There is a major drawback though. This is a hair puller. If you have no hair or very little on your wrist, more power to you. If that's not the case, be ready for some unpleasant hair pulling. That quite frankly is not so severe, but still it is there nonetheless. Those who don't like a steel bracelet might content themselves with a rubber strap version. Alternatives like aftermarket straps are limited to a standard 80mm width, which is not uncommon but definitely makes this watch look weird in my opinion, and that is because of the in-between lug size, small in proportion to the rest of the case, and because the lugs are hooded. That is, you can only see that lug space if you turn the watch upside down. The TIMEX Q is an honest watch, one that delivers what it says and does not pretend to be something that is not. It is quartz, and it couldn't be otherwise for a piece that speaks from this era, that celebrates the quartz revolution at its highest. It needs to be taken for what it is. Timex used to make and keeps making affordable watches, and the Q is no exception. I think for what it represents, that heritage that it carries, it is worth having in one's collection. Plus, it is a good-looking piece and a fun watch at a very affordable price. And with that said, I'm wrapping this one up. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want to receive updates on upcoming watch reviews. Catch you in the next one.